So there was a time when, if I saw the Ubisoft logo, I immediately thought, oh, high-quality games?
This is going to be awesome!
Beyond Good and Evil, Sands of Time? Hell yeah. But I mean, okay, so this game isn't, like, bad or anything. I think the game's pretty interesting from a lot of standpoints, but it was a pretty hyped-up game. It's Watch Dogs. I'm also interested in doing this LP because this game takes place in Chicago, and you are from Chicago.
I've been there!
You live in Chicago, and you know a shitload about Chicago. You know so much, it frightens me a little.
Yeah, I've got to start working on that thing we talked about me doing, because I want to do that thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be vague in case that falls through. This is cool as hell, though.
There are certainly aspects of this game I really adore, and
this ASCII tearing, molding into the...
Yeah,
that's awesome shit.
There's actually a name for this video technique. It's called data moshing. I did some of this style stuff for some projects I did when I was still in college.
Oh god, this is awesome.
Yeah, there are totally some cool things about this game, especially visually.
That's not a real building?
The Merlot?
Nope.
There's no analog to the Merlot either, I suppose?
You'd think they would take one of the really famous approaches to the skyline or the river,
yeah,
for their opening establishing shot, and no.
Okay, I'm in the lobby of the Merlot.
All right, Abe, let's do it.
I'm hacking in.
Granted, this game is slightly in the future, but yeah.
Okay. So far in the future, they changed the topography.
Yeah.
Hack.
It's so easy.
Look at that. Secrets and lies floating in a cloud of data. I just reach out, pluck it from the sky, and it's mine.
It's so easy to hack when there's, like, really easy to understand visual representations of everything, too.
Phone.
You got a nasty security system. How much we got?
$100 grand in 30 seconds. God bless the rich and famous. We are the modern-day magicians, siphoning bank accounts out of thin air.
I like the idea that it takes time to send individual dollars. They have to go one at a time.
What was that?
Oh no, my hacking went fuzzy.
I think someone else is hacking in. Let's take a peek.
Let's not.
Stick to the plan, Damien.
Siphon the accounts and get out.
Adventure, my boy. Have faith in your mentor. Something triggered that alarm. Let's find it.
Shit. It's scanning the system.
I'm almost there.
They're using hacking sonar on me.
Don't you touch a thing.
No, trust me, we need to pull out. I've watched hackers before. I know how it works.
How's that?
We need to abort.
We are not done. Help me.
Damien, it's over. I'm disconnecting.
I'm going to leave the building in a not suspicious way. Like sprinting.
Isn't the whole point of digitally robbing a bank so that no one can look at you and see you're robbing the bank?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Time to check Twitter.
Maurice,
Yeah?
you're on. One of our contractors ran a search for the hackers in the Merlot job. You're assigned Aiden Pierce. Take him out. Hit the family if you need to. This guy's hacking days are done.
Hit the family?
Is that young Elena Fisher?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'll scare him good. You'll never hear from him again.
Is Maurice supposed to look like Mark Ruffalo? Because he kind of reminds me of Mark Ruffalo.
Maybe.
Months later, he's still in that bank.
I got lost.
Alright, this is pretty close to real.
Okay.
This is more real than I think the game's map is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta believe me, man.
Who gave the order?
I told you. I don't know.
You don't know.
Hate the family? Not a problem. Nope. Husky, I'm good. You'll never hear from him again.
I mean, I don't know what May Stadium is, but it's at least located where the Sox play.
Who was on the other end of the call? Give me a name.
They never gave me a name.
Yeah, I'll tell your name.
Oh.
Lena Pierce.
Couldn't get that U.S. Cellular sponsorship?
Aiden is dressed for 10 below weather, I feel.
I didn't know about any kids, alright? That wasn't supposed to happen.
I want you.
Like, when you get a better look at him, like, from the front. Like there, look how many layers he's got. He is really warm.
Even if I knew a name, you couldn't get me talking. These guys... I heard stories, man, that like nothing you ever seen before. You gotta walk away from this, man.
Some things you can't walk away
Please!
from.
Please!
Sometimes you need like a motorcycle or a car.
Who gave the order?
I spoke to them on the phone and they told me where to find you. That's all I know, man. That's all I know.
Give me a name.
I don't know! A name! Kill me, man. Just fucking kill me. Ah!
How's your memory now?
Did you forget to buy bullets? I could ask the same question.
Oops. So the circle button is your melee attack. You don't have any combos, they're just all like canned takedown animations.
I like that the baseball team is the Chicago Chicagos. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Maurice won't talk to me, but I bet he talked to you.
So the square button is what you use to hack everything. There's nothing more complicated to it, you just hold square.
I can't keep running. I can't do it. That fucking Aiden Pierce. I killed his niece. He won't stop chasing me. Where's this guy? What am I gonna do? He keeps coming.
I need to keep moving.
Half-Life 3 did come out.
Wow, finally. We know for sure it's a video game now. There is a pop machine you can interact with. So there's a whole bunch of crap you can pick up.
Is that steroids? Are you saying something about my cubbies, you Ubisoft?
A whole bunch of different stuff you can pick up and loot from stuff. They're all, also, some of it you have to hack. They're all crafting components to make a whole bunch of different things in this game, because, you know, it's a big game. It has to have crafting. You gotta check that off the list.
That was someone's lunch bag. Why did it have $210 in it?
There are a lot of things in this game that have a questionable amount of money in it, and it doesn't... Chicago. 1999 series champions.
What series? Division series?
It just says
World
series.
Series?
No, it's shaking, motherfucker.
Where the hell you been?
What?
He's talking to me. I leave you for 2 minutes.
Give me my bullets.
I tossed him. What? You said you'd kill him otherwise.
I told you to hold on to them, Jordy.
So Jordy looks incredibly similar to that one
been,
character from
anyway?
Old Boy, Odaisu, I think.
To make a call.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Get what you need
yeah.
from Maurice?
He's pretty similar looking.
I can see some Josh Brolin in there. Oh wait, you meant
admiring your
the...
work.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cute and all, but I'm disappointed, Pierce. I mean, you failed to spot the nasty inter-gang drama I'm creating here.
I don't like loose ends. Let's get him out of here.
No, too late. Bottom of the 8th. Chicago's ahead. Game's almost over.
Yes, the Chicago
Leave.
Chicagos.
Out of time. Nice shot. Huh. Come on, you're not just a little interested in my phone call.
All right, fine. Tell me about your phone call.
Glad you asked.
Her name was Sandy.
Okay,
She said she was in the bathtub.
Can you tell me about the phone call faster? I'm sweating profusely.
I called the cops.
You did.
Oh, yeah, true story. So, cops arrive, and Maurice's little band of brothers arrive, and pow, 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 pow.
Jordy, tell me you're joking.
No, I called them too. Look, we get a messy altercation at the end of the game. You and I slip away undetected.
Can we play as this guy?
Yeah, right?
As Jordy? Jordy's got some personality.
Control cops. I handle these guys. You grab Maurice, get him out of here.
Maurice, what do I look like, a chauffeur?
He's the shooter. I'm not through with him yet.
Dick.
Chicago Police! If there's anybody in here, identify yourselves.
So there's a fair amount of stealth in this game. It's very simple. There's not even a button to crouch. It's just when you get in a situation where it's time to sneak, he just crouches.
Dang it, there's always a button to crouch. What is this?
Yeah.
I got another corpse. Another fight.
Just press the button to hop from cover to cover. I actually kind of like how this works, where it shows the icon where you're actually going to go, and it actually... You can hack that pitching machine, you think something fun would happen, but not really. That arm just moves, and then that's it.
It doesn't even distract them.
I know, right? I mean, that is totally a mechanic in this game. You can, like... You could hack that thing, that phone or whatever that's on the floor over there, and distract them, but you don't really need to. So there's like a bajillion little features in this game, because, you know, this is open world things that has to have a little bit of everything. It's got parkour. You just have to hold down the melee button and you'll parkour over everything.
You're physically overcoming an obstacle. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it unlocks from the other side.
So this door is locked, but the little console there has that little line shooting out of it. Also, when you hack cameras, you censor yourself. Yeah, once you hack into a camera, you can hop to any other camera you can see.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and here we're just looking to follow that line from the little console to find what it's attached to.
Is this stadium supposed to look like Soldier Field?
You know, I don't know.
Like with the sort of neoclassical facade? Does it also look like a spaceship landed on it? God, I hate how Soldier Field looks. It's an ugly stadium.
So once we get over here, we can follow that line to that console over there, and once you hack it, you can unlock the door that way.
Like, okay, I get that it had to be, you know, you got to put in game mechanics,
Yeah.
and puzzles or puzzle-like things. But hacking requiring line of sight?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's so strange.
So here, they just give us some parts, and it gives you the first thing you can craft, which are little lures. They just need one little electronic component thing. But lures are just like little sticky speakers. You can just arc throw them like a grenade in Uncharted or something. They'll stick whatever you throw them to, and then you can hack them whenever to make noise.
So you find the electronic component,
Yeah.
but Aiden's pockets are full of the sticky component, just naturally.
I suppose so, yeah.
Got an unending supply of sticky.
He had a lot of candy in his pockets, and they melted, and he just left it there. It's too hard to get the pocket out. I'm just gonna have to cut the pocket right out otherwise.
Sir.
This is
you, come here.
bullshit, man. You ain't got no problem, cuz.
We're just talking.
So yeah, whenever you're looking at people, their identities and all their little things are kind of randomly generated.
You're viceroys, aren't you?
Sometimes their little quip about them does not make sense or is contradictory to other things. Some people are always the same. If you highlight over somebody and their little diamond turns blue, that means you can hack them and get something from them. I'm just gonna steal money from this man.
Okay,
I
alright.
just hacked his bank account. I stole $640. That's a random amount of money I stole from him.
You're an anti-hero, man. Our moral code doesn't apply to you. You're edgy.
It's okay, though. You can see that his yearly income was $151,000. It's fine.
He can take it.
Yeah. I mean, he's in the booths up here, so...
Bad boy. The police are about to lock this whole place down. I'm stuck unless we create a major distraction. I want to cut the power and slip past them.
To the whole stadium? I thought you wanted to keep the vigilante out of the news. Everything's connected to the CTOS with serious
Go
firewall.
Chicago!
Right now,
Woo,
I need to
Chicago,
get out of the
Chicago.
stadium.
You've got the
Find me nearest
pride.
access point.
In the next room.
There's probably
But I need to
100
find
gates
someone
in and
with
out of the
security
stadium.
Yeah.
It's a stadium.
Security guard should have access. With all these cops, there's gotta be one around.
You know how many parking lots there are around here? All of the parking lots.
He adopted a retired police dog. Aw. So sometimes you can't just hack something. You also have to find a password. And generally there's guards who have them. People highlighted in red usually have something on them that you need.
Call somebody who can make that call, please.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, get me Barry. Well, tell him to call me.
And sometimes you have to travel even further when you're hacking stuff into a server room.
Nobody's gonna notice you're just sort of crouching like a weirdo.
I know, right? Won't you just be standing like trying to lounge around? So hacking that gave us one of the hacking powers you can get, which is the blackout.
Ooh, that's cool. I would have noticed that from my apartment.
This is PH2. Things are starting to look real ugly from up here. Blackout destroyed a couple arc lights. We may have injured. We've got people filing onto the field.
Wait, why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is that something people would do?
You can hold down a trigger to sprint, and if you hold down the melee button, you'll just automatically parkour over everything. Just like Assassin's Creed. Also made by Ubisoft.
Where are you, Jordy?
What? Gone. I'm allergic to cops, so's Maurice, but don't worry, I left you a present. Friend of a friend deals in pre-owned cars. Got a real beauty waiting for you in the garage across the street. Take it or leave it, I don't care. Gotta go.
At a playoff game? That's terrorist.
No way. The power's out everywhere.
I just saw a bunch of cops fly by out there.
Reach.
Oh, shit, something ain't right. We should stay put.
We can't find the suspect. He's lost us.
So yeah, the blackout is visually very cool. Especially when the stuff turns back on.
Bam. Yeah, that is cool.
The blackout is a hacking ability you have to craft. You have to get enough stuff so you can actually make a blackout. You can't just do it whenever. That's the only time you're ever required to use it, too.
Nice.
It's
cool.
The blackout's just to make it easier to escape from stuff. Pizzeria. There are lots of businesses in this game that just say, like, pizzeria or clothing store and don't have names. It's a little weird.
Oh, this neighborhood's pretty good. It feels like a neighborhood. Mm-hmm. I thought we were on the south side. Apparently we're on the north side.
Mm-hmm. The driving controls are the same controls in every game ever where you drive now. Driving this game feels a little wonky, though. It's kind of like, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto 4's driving, maybe? It's kind of weighty and slippery.
Alright, now this is bullshit. There are no hills in the city of Chicago.
Yeah. You can switch to first-person driving if you want. Good luck trying to drive well. Fences explode at the lightest touch with the car.
That's great.
I mean, it's an open-world game. Of course, there's going to be a bunch of wonky things in it.
Where the hell did you find single-family homes anywhere near Wrigleyville?
You can see in the mini-map there's that white circle. That's the police search area, so once you get outside of that, you'll lose the cops.
Oh, that's handy. That's a handy helper.
Finally got the goddamn trigger, man. Just need to break through. How? Push Maurice hard. Torture's not gonna work on this guy, so I need to get inside his head. The guilt is eating him up. I'll give him a couple of days. I bet I'll start reaching out.
See, when I turn there and fishtail, that's just kind of what happens. If you try to take a turn too fast, you'll just immediately start fishtailing. You can try to like drift with the e-brake, but it's not very intuitive.
Oh yeah, that stadium is definitely a weird mix-up of Wrigley and Soldier Field.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get it, but okay. Does Chicago not have a football team in the near future and they just squished them together?
Football's been outlawed, man. It's the cyberpunk future. Welcome. There's no more football. They just renamed soccer to football now. It's madness.
Was that jewelry store or a jewelry store?
I think that was jewelry store.
I knew a watch and jewelry repair place that was just called Jewel Restore, and that was clever.
Yeah. Going to the Owl Motel where Aiden lives, I guess.
What?
Nice sign, at least.
Yeah, that's alright.
With the camera at the tippy top. There's so many cameras. But yeah, when you are just out and about, you can hack a lot of people. You can get a bunch of different stuff from them. You can hack cars from them.
Okay. All right.
It unlocks the ability to like buy that car.
Huh. Okay.
This person has a system key, another like crafting thing. You can also hack music from people. So, like most open world games, like this person has a song. He's a pool attendant. They had the song Alarm Clocks by the Vindictives. So I have turned the music, like the radio music in this game, off because it's all licensed music. The videos would get flagged anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And also, their music choices just kind of suck.
That's a shame.
It was, you know, they didn't want to. It seemed like they didn't want to pay as much for music licenses like Grand Theft Auto can, because their budget is even bigger. So they went for less recognizable stuff that just isn't as great.
I'm just concerned about that lady who's apparently a big game hunter.
Yeah.
Never mind.